Silence, please.
I'd just like to know what they're waiting for. It must be about to begin any minute. We played our last card, so...
Listen, Doman, we definitely made one mistake.
What was that?
We made the robots look so much alike. 100,000 identical faces, all looking this way. 100,000 expressionless faces. It's a nightmare.
If they were all different?
It wouldn't be such a terrible sight. They don't seem to be armed. Yet.
I'd like to know what they're unloading from the Amelia.
I only hope it's not weapons.
That would work. What's new?
Nothing. We're completely surrounded.
We barricaded the halls and stairways, boys. Do you have some water anywhere? Heather, there's even more of an outfit. Look.
Do we have any supplies up here?
You don't have a chance in hell, Billman. This feels rather like death. We've electrified the fence to over 2,000 volts. Just let one of them try and touch it now, by God. At least as long as our men are still out there.
Where?
In the power plant. Those barricades are going to keep that.
Hey there. What's that you got?
Ledgers, friends. I'd rather do the accounts than... Well, let's just say I'm not going to let the accounts wait until New Year's this year. What's going on here? It's quiet out there.
You don't see anything.
No? Just the vast expanse of blue, like a field of cornflowers.
That's the robot.
Oh. Shame I can't see them.
Leave that, Bossman. The robots are unloading weapons from the Amelia.
Well, what of it? What do you want me to do about it?
There's nothing any of us can do.
So let me do the accounts.
It's not over yet, Billman. We've charged expenses over 2,000.
That damn social mess. I abhorred degradation and suffering. I was fighting against poverty. I wanted there to be a new generation of mankind. I wanted... thought.
Well?
I wanted to transform all of humanity into a worldwide aristocracy. Unrestricted, free, and supreme people. Something even greater than people.
Superman?
Yes. Just to have another 100 years. Just 100 years for future humanity.
With 370 million carried to here.
You know, this will somehow refine me into more spiritual. What exactly? Twilight of the human race. The world is beautiful, and we... Boys, when did we ever take the time to enjoy?
452 million?
Life is beautiful. Fabry, send a big current to your fence. Why? They're grabbing us.
Quick, turn it on.
Life is looking up like pretzels. 2, 3, 4 down.
They're backing off.
5 dead.
First skirmish.
You smell death? They're charbroiled now, boys. Absolutely well done. Man doesn't give up.
We were probably killed 100 years ago. And only our ghosts still left haunting this place. Probably been dead a long, long time. And have returned only to renounce what we once proclaimed. Before death.
Why are you fools so quiet, for God's sake? Do something.
So, who's responsible? Who's to blame for all this?
Poor Feathers. No one's to blame. Just that the robots changed somehow. Can anyone be blamed for the robots do?
Look, people! Streams of blood from every doorstep! Streams of blood from every house! And we are responsible for all of it!
500 something million.
Well, I I think that you must be exaggerating. Really, it's not so easy to kill off the entire human race. Man won't give up so easily. Never.
Well, it is our own damn fault.
Allow me to speak, boys. I am to blame for this, for everything that has happened.
You, Gall?
Yes, hear me out. It was I who changed the robots. Busman, you're trying me too.
Hey, what's come over you?
I changed the robot's character, and changed the way they were made. Just certain physical details, you see. Mainly their temperament.
What? Damn it, why that of all things?
Why did you do it?
Why didn't you say anything?
I did it secretly, of my own accord. I transformed them into people. In some ways, they're already superior to us. They're stronger than we are.
And what does that have to do with the robot's rebellion?
Oh, a great deal. Everything, I think. They stopped being machines. They realize their superiority, and they hate us. They hate everything human. Put me on trial.
The dead trying the dead.
Dr. Gall, did you change the way the robots are made?
Yes.
Were you aware of the possible consequences of your experiment?
I was obliged to take such possibilities into account.
Then why would you do it?
I did it of my own accord, as my own experiment.
Well, this is abominable.
Gall, how can you lie that way? Gall is not guilty. He's not guilty.
Excuse me, but Gall had his responsibility.
No! Gall, tell him how many years I begged you.
I alone am responsible for this.
Don't believe him, Harry. I wanted him to give the robot soul.
This is not a question of soul, Helen.
No, it's just how he speaks. He said that he could change only their physiological correlates, right? Yeah, something like that. You see, I was afraid.
Of what?
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today, for here am I sitting in a tin can.
Thank you.